Yeah.
All right, so it's day 3. It's Wednesday. Today was the day.
Today was the day, and I am hurting.
He's getting by.
Yeah. So, in the past, Aaron's bought me a lot of things that I either make fun of, don't use, laugh about, you know, and this was one of them. But turns out today, this is one of the coolest things that she's ever got me, is this hoodie. You can unzip this and get to everything that we need, which was really cool.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Zip it back up.
So,
What?
so today was the day that we got the stem cells, and we started off pretty much just like every other day. We go in. I fasted again for no reason, because when I got there today, they said, "Oh, you didn't need to fast." And then
They used his blood from the previous time to run the
Yes.
blood work that they needed. So
which,
that's fine.
yeah, that would have been great, because we went out for dinner last night, and I stayed away from all the desserts, which I was pretty upset about, but it's not going to kill me. So, started off pretty much like every other day with a bunch of IVs. If I had my little chart, I'd tell you everything, but basically the same stuff. And then, yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, a couple IVs, and then they called me back to the little room to do the procedure. And basically, you just sit on the edge of the bed, and the guy breaks out the needle that is about this long. It's not that big of a needle, it's just very long. And I've had multiple cortisone shots, all kinds of stuff in my shoulders. So it wasn't, I didn't look at the needle and get scared, even though I have been told by many of people that it hurts whenever they inject it in. And can I give what I think, the best way to...
The 10 pounds?
Yeah.
You told him yesterday.
Okay.
So is that what it felt like?
Then that's what it felt like. That's the best way that I can subscribe,
Describe it.
Yeah. I'm on a lot of medication right now. I can't even really think straight. I can't lift my arms. So I go in, and he starts with my good shoulder, which is my right shoulder. He does the right shoulder, and it hurts. It's the first stick, not so much. Second stick hurt a little bit worse, and then the third one in the very back really just did it in. Now, it's not unbearable. It's no worse than the pain that I live with every day. So if I can handle the pain through that, then I would do that once a week for my shoulders to be good again. So, and that says a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot. So I instantly, I don't know, I feel like a little girl right now, basically, because everybody else that came out was like, "Oh, it's not that bad," but I felt like it was pretty bad. I instantly started sweating, and the lady went and got some paper towels and was wiping me down, and she's like, "No, this happens. It's the amount of pain that you're in, and this is your body trying to overcome it, I guess." So, and I think that the reason that the third stick hurt so worse was because my shoulder was already full, but he had more stem cells to shove into it. So then he did my other shoulder, which is my worst one, my left, and it was very bad. And after that, did my elbow, no big deal at all. I didn't even hardly feel the elbow, and I truly thought that the elbow was going to be worse because there's not a whole lot going on there in the elbow. But 20 million in both shoulders, 10 million in the elbow, and maybe that's the reason that they only do 10 million in the elbow, is because there's not a whole lot there. And they say that the wrists and the hands, since there's not a lot of fat, not a lot of anything going on there, that they're even worse. So I came back out.
And he was white as a sheet. Like, I've never seen him this just gone. Sweat dripping down his face, sweat dripping down the back. He sat down, there's just sweat everywhere. Asked him if he was okay. He said he was. He clearly wasn't.
I was okay, way more okay than what I was 5 minutes before that.
So the doctor came out and she was like, oh, he's getting more color. And I was like, oh my gosh. So as it turns out, his blood pressure dropped pretty low.
Yeah, like real low. Both of them were under 50, whatever it was.
I thought it was like 74 over 40 something.
It could have been.
I believe it was 74 over 40 something is what it
There's a
got
lot
down.
of stuff running through my head.
So medical team was great. The doctor came out, checked on him, got him some, yes, a lot. They kept checking his blood pressure, making sure it was going to continue to go up and get back to normal, which it did within 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, the pain was very intense, but not for that long. And now it doesn't hurt any worse right now than what it does all the time, every night. But I can normally find a place that I get some relief. And right now I can't. Nothing that I do gives any kind of relief. But instantly, my elbow and my right shoulder felt amazing, especially compared to the left. So I'm starting to feel it a little bit now, and it's just really tight. So it's not that it hurts really bad right now, but I'm afraid to move them because then it does hurt.
Yeah. So his blood pressure came back up, everything seemed fine. The doctors came out multiple times, checked on him, got him pain medication, got him a pain IV, got him pain medication for tonight, got him a muscle relaxer for him to sleep.
And then after that, I did, and before I even did that, Erin got she was the first person in the room today to get any kind of IV stem cells.
So they don't want my body to freak out with my situation. So they gave me a tiny amount, which was 20 million in an IV. Took 20 minutes just to make sure that was going to be cool. They did that. I sat there for a couple hours. Everything was fine. Then they brought out 40 million. We did that. Sat there. Everything was fine. So now the plan is, because they don't want my body to go into some kind of flare, I have to fast in the morning. They're going to recheck my blood, make sure nothing's out of the ordinary, nothing has changed since Monday, because they don't want to cause more problems. They don't want to be the cause of problems.
This is fairly new to them with all of the issues that she has.
So they're taking it slow, just making sure, mark all their steps, make sure everything's good. So, and I'm totally fine with that. Obviously, I don't want to be in any more pain than what I am. So, or cause any issues unnecessarily.
So basically, if she didn't wait around on me all day, she'd have been done very early.
Yeah.
They came in right after I got my shots and was trying to take her to the hyperbaric chamber. Mm-hmm. And she told them that she'd wait on me. And so after all that, they ended up giving me 50 million through an IV. And then as soon as that bag was done, they went ahead and gave me the other 50 million. So I got 100 million through IV and 50 million in injections.
So you're done.
So I'm done. As far as the stem cells go, I'm done.
Right. So then I have to do.
You still have to do
more tomorrow.
40. 40
as long as
more?
everything looks good on the blood work, I'll do 40 more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then we went to the hyperbaric chamber, which I have anxiety. I don't know if y'all knew it.
It felt like we were in a submarine
They lock you in there.
6 other people?
Four other people.
Four other
There's
people.
6
Six
of
of
us
us.
in there. So, which was fine. I didn't mind other people.
Yeah, not at all.
Where I questioned everything was when he said, "Oh yeah, if something happens, it'll take me 6 minutes to open this door."
I didn't feel like there was a lot of pressure in there, though, like what I thought there was going to be.
There was a little bit. Yeah. Oh, those are your wings. Perfect. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Tower.
Thank you, sir. And I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting because I've never been in one before, but I assumed that it filled up with pressure in there.
It just felt like you were going up in an airplane.
And I'm sure that it did some, but not enough that we could really tell. So
I mean,
basically, we watched half of the movies.
Pop your ears.
Oh yeah, popped our ears
All the
within,
time.
20 seconds of him closing the door. We were already popping our ears, and we watched a little bit of a movie,
Yeah, The Hangover.
The Hangover.
Whatever. And then they put the oxygen mask on you, so you're getting pure oxygen, you're getting the hyperbaric chamber. It's supposed to help the stem cells do their thing, so that's why they do
And
it.
also help the stem cells that you already have in your body flourish
Do their thing.
also. So, other than that, day 3.
Day 3 is in the books. We're fixing to have a little dinner and then go upstairs and
Because
probably do nothing.
I'm not leaving the room. Once I get up in the room, I'm not leaving the room tonight. They gave me a lot of things to take tonight so that I can sleep and for pain and all that. And I'm going to take them all, plus maybe some. And I'm going to go try to find a comfortable position that I can sleep in. And I'm sure it's not going to happen.
It's going to be a long night.
Try to get a lot of sleep.
So,
And then tomorrow is basically just going to be the same stuff.
Yeah.
A bunch more IVs
hyperbaric chamber.
of stuff that helps the whole process out.
Yeah.
No more stem cells, but for you, stem cells.
Maybe, hopefully, yes.
And this will be the first night that I don't have to fast in the morning, so I can actually have a drink and all that stuff.
Yes.
Like, they were nice enough that I told them, look, I didn't bring any kind of drink. And obviously I have to drink Coke Light here, whatever, or Pepsi Light.
It's fine. They went and
One
got
of the
yours.
guys went and got me a drink this morning and brought it back, which was
Amazing. Because he
life-changing.
wasn't going to make it.
Yeah. So, other than that,
Yep.
that's really it.
So that's it for Wednesday.
So, Wednesday, the stem cells got put in us. And
We made it
we made it so far.
so far.
Made it so far.
All right, we'll see y'all
So-
tomorrow.